Good day. Uh, okay. So I don't know if this live stream is working. I don't even know if you guys can hear me or not. I have two flashlights here. They are one-time batteries from the Olight Incorporated. So one flashlight is the Olight Arkfeld Ultra. Um, and I gotta say, I actually really love these flashlights because I'm a flashlight guy. Unfortunately, yeah, I feel a little bit better today. I had some antibiotics and stuff like that, and I had some antibiotics through the IV. I was having a acute pancreatitis. No, I have not been drinking or eating bad foods over the last 6 months. I've been very limited on what kind of food I eat. A lot of more rice and beans than normal. But anyways, let's talk about these flashlights, okay? Because I have a flashlight that has technically not been released to the public yet in a normal sense. This is the Olight Arc Pro, not arkfeld. These are two built-in battery flashlights, but I'm going to show you the differences. With the sun up, yes, but I'll show you how it works, okay? So, these flashlights are absolutely amazing. No, I am not being sponsored. This is a personal video. This was sent at no charge from the Olight Corporation. I've been a fan of their flashlights for years. But this is the Olight Arkfeld Ultra. I'm not really going to talk about its aluminum or the OAL technology that it has, because I don't care about that. I care about the run times and the actual usability of the flashlight. So, now, the Olight Arkfeld Ultra has a 1500 milliamp battery. It's a little bit better than a 14500 battery at 1200 milliamps. So it has 300 milliamps because I think it's a polymer battery. I could be wrong on that one. I think it's a lithium polymer battery built into it. It uses magnetic charging only to charge the flashlight. Let me show you. So how to charge this specific flashlight is you use a 1 amp Olight MCC 1 amp charger. You can use their 2 amp version, and if they have any future versions, it'll probably be 3 amps or maybe 2.5 amps. But it has a ring like this, and you can literally have it at any angle, and it just starts charging it. As long as it's connected to any USB-A device, it says that it's fully charged, by the way. Yeah, well, it's charging now, but it's pretty much fully charged at this point. Yeah, it shows red. You can't see it because of the sun, but that means it's charging it. This flashlight is good. Now, here's where things get interesting. So, there are 3 options. There are 3 options here. Let me show you. One, show you right here. One is a laser. It's a green laser. I think it's 3 milliwatts. It's a 3R laser, so 3 at 3. It has a floody kind of beam to it. And it also has a UV option. This is not a sponsored video. This is just a personal recommendation for the casual flashlight user. I feel good today. I had all those antibiotics. My acute pancreatitis is gotten better, and my lipase is getting better. So let me show you how this works, okay? So the dial here. You have a dial. It has a white light. You have a medium dial, which has a laser. And then you also have a UV light. I don't know if it'll ruin the thing there, but it has a UV light. It burns. But then you click the dial over, and it has that. The indicator here has 4 indicators on the arkfeld Ultra or Pro. You'll see 4 lights, and they'll turn off. Let me just show you here. Right there, you see the 4 green lights? All right, so it has over 1,000 lumens. It's like, I think it's 1,300 or 1,400 lumens, something like that. It's very blindy, and it also has strobe. But yeah, it has a turbo, very bright. And it also has, like I said before, low, medium, high. It also has a laser. It also has a UV light. And like I said, it also has the white light, or in this case, neutral white, as you see here. 4 to 5,000 Kelvin. So this is the Olight arkfeld Ultra. Boy, I love these flashlights. The Olight arkfeld Ultra has this clip, and boy, it is tight. Anyways, this is just me geeking out on flashlights. No, this is not a sponsored video. I freaking love these motherfuckers. They just snap to everything. Look at that. I love it because the magnet is so strong that it'll even stick to your car. No problem at all. None. It'll stick to your car. And like I said, the only thing that you need to charge it with is the magnetic cable. And that's it. You wait for it to turn green from red. It'll turn green, let you know that it's fully charged, the battery. They do wear out after about 5 years. Sad. I wish it had replaceable batteries, but it's still good. This is the Olight arkfeld Ultra. Not the Pro model, so this one's a little bit brighter. Now here is a new flashlight that came out from Olight Incorporated. This one, I actually like. So, this flashlight here is the Olight Arc Pro series. This one is very interesting. So this is a very unique flashlight. So let me show you. It has a USB-C. So you plug it in to charge it, right? USB-C. Plug it in to charge it. It'll blink until it's charged. Look how cool that indicator is. Hold on. I don't think this thing can adjust very well. Sorry. But yeah, it'll blink until it's charged. There it goes. See how it is? And it'll tell you. When you turn the flashlight on, it'll tell you on the white light here. Low, medium, high, and then I can't get to high. With it plugged in. Then low. And then off. So when this thing stops blinking, it's fully charged. It also has a rotation. This one is a really cool light. Matter of fact, I even recommend my own subscribers to get it. No, I'm not being paid. This was sent to me by Olight before they even came out. This is the Olight Arc Pro. It is a very nice flashlight from a company that I trust. This is what it looks like. It's very nice. Mechanics will absolutely love this one. And like I said, I'm not being paid for this. This is my own personal opinion. I do have tubed flashlights with 21-700s, 18-650s, 14-500s, 16-340 batteries. Yes, I have those because you never know what the internal battery will ever give out. After about 5 years, it probably will, especially if you use it all the time. Now, this is what makes this light very unique. And I don't think I've ever seen it from another flat light as of this video. This one has a thrower and a flutter and a UV light. But this one is stronger, see? Look how weird this is. Watch. This is a UV light. Right? And then this one, this is the floodlight. Ready? This is how bright it is. Yes, it does. It's this bright during the daytime. Oh, yeah. Even with the sun right in my face. Still blinding. I think it's like 1,500 lumens or something like that. I'm not going to look at directions. I'm just going based off what I remember. It's like 1,500 lumens. The Ultra series, I think, is 1,700 lumens. Or 1,600 lumens in turbo mode. But it has low, medium, and high. Low, medium, high. Turbo. Also has a moonlight mode. I don't know how bright it is. Now, it's IPX7 rated, so it means if you drop it in the water. Now, if I drop that in the ocean, it may not survive. But if I drop it in the water, regular water, it'll probably survive. Now, the side button here has a laser. And the laser is bright. Very bright, actually. You have two settings for the laser, low and high. You can also turn on any light while using the laser. So even if you have the light on, you can use the laser with the light, see? So you can use the laser with the light. It's very unique. But what I love about it, I think the most is what I like about it, is this cool LEDs. Or not LED, but I don't know what the hell it is. But it's really cool. It tells you the battery life left on it. See how it has a full charge? Yeah, this is really cool. So now what makes this flashlight interesting is the flutter. The thrower. So this light has a flood, right? It has a floody kind of thing. Also has a thrower. Yes, I've never seen it. I'm literally geeking out on this motherfucker. Olight needs to sponsor my ass. Swear to God. So it has a flood. Look how tight the beam is. See that? I'm literally geeking out over a damn flashlight. This is not a joke. I'm not being paid. It has a fucking flutter, a thrower, a beam profile on it right here. But it also has a flutter. You can turbo it, get up to 1500 lumens. Lights up even during the sun, with the sun coming up in my face. You could still see how bright that is. But what makes it really unique is that thrower. This thrower is amazing. I think it's like 800 or 900 lumens. Look at that tight beam. And look how small it is. This is the flutter. This is the thrower. This is the flutter. See how it is? The LED is for flooding. But you see how it's recessed in there? That's a thrower LED. I think it's proprietary. I don't know. But it's a pure white beam. I don't see no green in it. That's for damn sure. Look how tight that beam is. And it goes to turbo too. See, look how bright it is. Look. Look at that. Right, even with the sun right in my face. It's still very bright. And it works great. That's the flutter. Thrower. Flutter. Very, very bright beam, by the way. And then thrower. And like I said, it does the thrower doesn't get quite as hot as fast as the thrower doesn't get as hot as the flutter. Also has strobe. Pretty cool. Magnetic. And if it's, in most cars, the hood, it'll stick right to it. Also, there's two ways to charge this specific light. And I'm such a big fan of this light, especially the Ultra, but mainly this one. Wait, sorry. It has a magnetic charging. You just forget about it. You throw it on there, you forget about it. See? Is it? It's charging. So it's charging through the magnetic, but it's also IPX7, the flashlight itself. However, you can also charge it, which most people will, is through the waterproof port of the USB-C. It has a 2000 milliamp polymer battery. This is such a cool light. I literally want more of these lights. And I do have more of these lights, actually. They were sent by Olight. This is probably going to be their best flat flashlight they've ever made. I just wish it had a replaceable battery. And it will get scratched up over time. But this is what it looks like when it's brand new. Oh, God, I love this light. I really love it. It's got USB-C charging, magnetic charging. It's got a thrower. And remember, look how small this is. It has a little thrower on it. But look how small. Look at that. Look how small it is. When can you throw like this out of something so small? Low, it'll last a long time on low and medium. You can also throw it to the flood, and then thrower. This is going to sell a lot on Amazon. I guarantee you a lot of people will be happy with this light. I have a good feeling these are going to sell very well on Amazon when Olight releases these in like 3 days. No, I'm not telling you to go to their website and buy it. I'm not affiliated. These are going to sell like hotcakes to a lot of mechanics, airplane mechanics, car mechanics, people like me with high mileage vehicles. I'm going to break down quite often. Tires low, needs PSI, got to see where the pump for the thing is. You're going to need the lights. I like them because you can clip them. So you can just clip them on your shirt. Look at that. You just clip them on your shirt. Obviously not connected with the USB-C cord. You just close the flap. Waterproof, by the way. And you can just have them on you. Or deep carry. These slid into a deep carry pocket. And yeah, they're going to sell like crazy. When Olight releases this, these are going to sell like crazy. I genuinely mean that. I want to feel good, guys, so I'm going back to my reviews of newer flashlights. Olight, I just want to say, finally, you made a flat flashlight that I actually like besides the Ultra series, which sticks like crazy. And these are heavier. The Pro sticks like crazy, works great. You can turn them on high. See how good they are? Boom. Even during the middle of the daytime, you're seeing how bright this shit is. Let me take them off. Shine them at the camera. Even in the middle of the sunshine, that's how bright these are. Now, they're not going to last forever. They have a limited life because they have a built-in rechargeable battery that'll wear out. But I think Olight has a lifetime warranty for replacing these. So if you wear it out by 3 years, they should send you another one. I think they will, but I don't know if they will. Good flashlights. This one is $99. I think it retails for $109. This one will probably go down in price. It's $119. But I think the new Arc Pro Ultra is going to be $129. And then I think this one is going to be, I think it's $119 on Amazon. They'll probably put it down to $109 or $99 because this one only has a 1500 milliamp polymer battery. This one has a 2000 LiPo battery. Yeah. So this one has 500 more milliamps. So the low and medium times will run longer, especially in the flood zone and the UV light. So I think in this mode, it'll last longer. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think mechanics, specifically the mechanics, are really going to enjoy these flashlights. A lot of people, I think, are going to just enjoy these flashlights. But they will scratch up over time. Nothing you can do about it, especially aluminum. But the laser itself is super cool to use. And for the Ultra series, it's got that IPX7 water resistance. These can both be submerged in non-seawater. I did try submerging this into seawater this morning. And now the button is kind of, it's still loose. Because I rinsed it out. So it could be submerged, but this is my own flashlight. It could be submerged in seawater, but I don't know how long it'll last. Or if rust is going to build up in the dial. But the dial is magnetic. So probably nothing will happen since I rinsed it and the dial was magnetic. So if there is a strong magnet, let me show you. Now this is something you're not going to see anywhere else. The magnetic, watch. This is the back of the magnetic of this flashlight. Watch this. Because it's magnetic, the button should never break, technically speaking, if you don't apply physical force to it. But watch. See how it switches the light? So if you're near a strong magnetic, this is not for you. You see how it switched the light? I'm not touching nothing. Look. See how it switches the light? It was switching the light earlier. See? You see how it switched the light? Because it is magnetic. You see how it's switching the light and I'm not touching it? You can't be anywhere near magnetics, or the light won't work right. But there's a reason for that. Same thing with this one. Let me show you guys. I don't know if it's doing the same. It's a magnetic switch. I think it is. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, wait. This one might not be magnetic. They might have fixed that. Oh, wow. I think they did. Maybe they did, yeah? All right, let's see. Oh, they might have fixed it. Wow. Maybe this one's not magnetic. Oh, wow. Oh, no, there it goes. All right, so look. See how it switches it? The reason the magnetics, the switches are magnetic is so they don't wear out over time. A lot of flashlight buttons wear out over time, but because of the magnetic, I don't know if I could get it to switch again. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to switch again. Hold on. A lot of people don't know this. Yeah, there it goes. See? You can't be anywhere strong with these magnets. This one seems a little bit more magnetic proof than the other one. And it's a very strong magnet. But you can see it switch. They don't wear out. The switches, they don't wear out. You can do it 1,000,000 times and it won't wear it out because it's magnet based. So it's not going to wear the switch out no matter how many times you spin it around. That's why they're very reliable flashlights. You just can't be near magnetics. But other than that, most of the time when people plop them, there's no magnetic unless you're in an MRI room or some sort of very sensitive mechanical. You don't use these flashlights in a sensitive mechanical room. This is going to sell bad. I guarantee you there's going to be at least 30,000 units or more of these sold in the first, I would say 30 to 40,000 units sold within 3 months for Olight. Especially with this cool-ass dial system. That looks so cool, especially at night. The dial system is so cool. Look at that. I love it. I love this flashlight so much. Too bad it only has a one-time battery, but I just love that dial. And then when you turn it on to turbo and that white light goes all the way up, shows you the full brightness. Oh, yeah, these are going to sell like hotcake, especially with the mechanics, with their easy magnetic charging. Boom. It's charging, but the sun's in the way. Boom. It's charging. So you can either magnetically charge them, or at least on the Arc Pro, ARKPRO, you got USB-C charging. It'll charge it. Now, what happens if you do both at the same time, though? Let's get weird about it. Ah! It stops the magnetic charging. Oh! When you plug in the USB-C, it stops the magnetic charging from happening. It can't take both at the same time. Well, duh. That makes sense. So right now, it's charging through USB-C. Super cool. By the way, this port is waterproof. There is a gasket. Yeah, I see it now. Let me see. Yeah, I see some waterproofing around it. Yeah, there's like this kind of gluish stuff around the USB-C port. It makes it waterproof. Can't really see it. But yeah, it's surrounded by water resistant. I see a little bit of like a gunk, so water can't get in. So when you close this, It just works. I think this is going to sell very well on Amazon. You know what? This flashlight, especially with a 2,000 milliamp battery and a thrower and a flutter, see how it floods and then throws? This flashlight is probably going to be the #1 seller of rechargeable flashlights on Amazon within 6 months. This will probably be its #1 seller. Especially with cool white or neutral white tint. This will probably be the #1 seller. It's waterproof, USB-C charging, easy magnetic charging, USB-C charging, a UV light built in. It has a laser. Oh, I just love this light. It has a laser. It has UV. Two versions of the UV, by the way. And it's very powerful, by the way. You just can't see it during the daytime. But it's very powerful. And then also, of course, the thrower and the flutter. I think these are going to sell. I'm not a mechanic. But I think these lights will sell pretty fast. And I think these are going to be one of the most popular flashlights in 2026. When it comes to like mechanics, plain people, and they're probably going to buy more than one because the batteries will eventually wear out. See, now you could take this apart. If you're smart enough, you can take this light apart, unscrew it, take out the old battery, and put in a new polymer battery. You might not keep the water resistance, but smart people, I'm pretty sure can make it water resistant again. Might be kind of difficult, but I think they could do it. Because it's sealed. I see the sealness on it right now. It is completely sealed by glue, so water can't get in it. But I think some people that are smart will be able to unscrew these screws, go in here, put a new polymer battery in it, replace the sealing, and have a brand new flashlight again. I think. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a professional. But I think that's what's going to end up happening. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do feel better today, thank God. Have yourself a wonderful day, guys. I recommend that you buy the Olight Arc Pro, not arkfeld. ARKPRO when it comes out. I think you guys are really going to love this light, especially with the flutter and the thrower. Thrower, flutter, turbo, flutter, and thrower. It's a really cool flashlight, by the way. And they have different colors, too, but I like this one. Matte black. This flashlight's going to be released in a few days. A lot of people are going to end up buying it. Well, thank you guys for watching. I haven't made a normal video in months. So, thank you guys for watching. And you also have a good day. No, this video was not sponsored by Olight Incorporated. But you're going to find these on the Olight website. OLIGHT. And probably on Amazon within like a couple weeks or less. You just type in ARKPRO. And they're also going to come out with an ultra variant, which will be like this one. But in this shape. It'll be like this. By the way, the quality of this light is atrocious. The quality itself is atrocious. You can bang this light. It ain't going nowhere. Look at this. I've had this light for like 6 months. Barely any scratches on it. I use it all the time. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Turbo. Shows everything in my car. You know, everything. I was able to put coolant in my car when it was overheating. Because of this flashlight. Just popped it on the hood. It just works. That's what I like about the light. It just works. I do have my 2 flashlights, but for convenience, I love carrying these. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.